Dang it, Will. Beyond the fairway, baby. We back up in this thing, man. Everybody, welcome to the show. If you're listening to this podcast, don't forget to leave us a review. We need all that. Will, what we've done, how did I get a golf ball in my hand? I have no idea how this is how much of a golfer I am, Will. It's just, golf balls just stay in here. But go subscribe, listen, go leave us that review. We appreciate it. Will Lowry, BMW Championship, dog. What the how did you play? Let's talk about the playing of the situation.
Let me tell you, I have been all over the world, literally. In England last week. I was in Columbus 2 days ago for the Workday Pro-Am. Shout out to ELP, Steph Curry's, foundation, partner with Workday Memorial, all that. And I traveled back here to South Carolina to play in the BMW charity program presented by TD SYNNEX. I don't know what time I'm in. I don't know where I am. My eating habits off. I gained so much weight. This week
you needed some weight. You did need some weight though. You was looking a little anorexical.
Sometimes I don't know what bra I should be wearing. I need to lose some weight, so this is pretty.
Hey man, that's why I got the camera shot from here up. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I feel like you would just attack me.
Yeah,
I feel
well, you should. I mean, we're gonna talk about you too, because this is a little weird setup and a little V-neck. You ain't got the chest cavity to have a nice V-neck on. But anyway, so.
You know what? I don't appreciate you attacking me right now.
I played in the BMW, and so I had my partner. You know what frustrates me about being a creator, Doug? And I'm gonna vent to you just a little bit.
I didn't know you was a creator.
I'm a creator.
I thought you was a TV writer, showrunner. Now you're creative. Okay, you're creative.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, if you write a TV show, that's somewhat of a creator. Doesn't that fall in the category?
That's fair. Yeah, I feel like they stole that, like they stole woke. It used to be influential, now it's creator. All right, I got it. You are a creator. Got it.
I mean,
understood.
Creator and creative is ambiguous. It's pretty broad. So
fair.
You get an opportunity to pick the partner that you want on the Korn Ferry Tour. And I picked.
That's new.
Yeah, I picked. I requested. I don't know if you can actually pick it, but I requested Patrick Welch. Now, Patrick Welch is he played for University of Oklahoma. He's also a crosshand golfer. He was top 5.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, he was on PGA. He was on PGA Tour U or PGA University.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 for the past 2-3 years. Right. Phenomenal player. And I was just thinking, BMW, 2 crosshand golfers. I'm thinking this is something you don't see rarely. And I also had the guy on my bag was an underrated tour player, Thomas Reed, who's also a crosshander. And and I'm like, bro, this is white buffaloes all over the place, right? Bigfoot. This is Bigfoot. And nobody kind of they were like, okay, all right, cool. And so a little bothered that I didn't really get all the storylines that I want. And I think we just missed a cut. When it comes to the team event and basically how it is best ball between myself and my partner is how this format works. Now my partner plays his own
with the handicaps, right?
With the handicap. Now my partner plays his own ball.
Okay.
But me, I play best ball between myself and my partner. So if I make a bogey, just for people who are listening, I make a bogey, my partner make a par, we take the par, right? There's some holes that I have we call pop. You stroke on. Well, if I hit a par and I get a birdie, my partner get a par, we're taking my birdie. Well, for my team. And
for the team.
And we had some, dope people, influencers around the country that was here. We had Alexis Belton, a long drive. Women's long drive champion. We had OG Lot, aka Eric Lottery, who had all the 1s and 2s when somebody have a swing. And he had a crowd behind him, Doug. There were people. People came out to South Carolina to follow him, and it was dope. It was dope to see. People asking for autograph, and I'm just like, excuse me. Nobody knew who Will Lowry was. Excuse me, can't get by. Excuse me. And then we had Bryce Butler, former NFLer who turned, golf guru, YouTube guy. We had Roger Steele. Roger Steele's in the building, and they had a wide array of celebrities. And Seth Curry was one of the top celebrities. So going into the final day, it was me, Seth, Roger, and I just knew.
Yeah, we got to throw a leaderboard
Yeah,
up after that first
yeah,
round because I saw the
yeah.
leaderboard on the gram. I was looking at it like,
Yeah, and I'm talking junk. I just knew, as a former, golfer who's been in the mix all kind of times, I know really what to do, and I lost by one, and I can't putt. I was missing. I was tricking my meticus. It was just bad. It was just bad.
what did you just
Yeah, I
say?
was tricking
Did you say tricking
I
your
tricked
what?
my meticus. I don't know what it mean. I just knew what it meant. So I was just it was tough, man. It was sad. I'm a little sad right now. And I don't know if it's because I didn't make the cut or if I'm mad that I lost to Roger Steele. That's
Damn.
where
Okay, now we got this. There's a lot to unpack. What's so bad about what's so bad about losing to Roger? Like he played more golf than you, both of us
he
combined.
does.
Like he
does.
don't suck.
He don't suck at all, man.
He can't putt, but he don't
Nah,
suck.
the way he hit the ball like a professional. And at this thing, I just don't want to lose a Roger. I love the guy. I do. I just don't.
You feel like your card's gotten pulled a little bit? Like if he, you know what I mean? Does that make you feel like card pulled,
Yeah,
snatched out the
I
screen?
mean,
Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? The fact that he might have beat you.
yeah. I just feel like he got something on me. Like his first time in this event. I'm 3-year veteran. He makes it to the weekend. I just feel like he got something on me, and I really don't really appreciate it. Really, I got to get there. I think I get therapy. It made me feel like when I lost Big Break. That's what I kind of feel like. You remember? I don't know if you remember, but when I got to the final episode of Big Break and I lost, this kind of like reminds me of that. I just got the sick feeling. I just want to go get buried in the bed. I don't,
Where OG Lot finish in relation to you? Because we talk about Roger. Did he miss the cut too, or did he make the
OG
cut?
Lot? OG Lot finished in OG Lot. Hey Doug, hold on. OG Lot finished. It's an inside joke. If you know OG Lot, you know what I mean. We love him.
Yeah, y'all have to see that on the
Yeah, I
YouTube
guess
page if
you
you're listening to the audio
But
version.
OG Lot finished number one in the funny division. But he may have. I think he finished ninth. He had a tough time. He had a tough time out there today, but he's excited about learning more about the game. He lives in Charlotte with me. I told him I'll work with him and hopefully we can make this thing happen.
You hope we're gonna give them old Negro spiritual lessons over there.
Hey, you know what's so funny though? Them tour pros saw me hitting that rock. They would start asking questions, and when they start asking questions, that's how I know the old Negro spiritual work. I mean, it just there. We had a great talk. Speaking of old Negro spirituals, I know you're trying to be funny, at jackass, but
James Black, man, rest in peace, James Black.
Rest in peace, James Black. I miss you and I love you, man. One of the best ball strikers ever do it. Bo Van Pelt and Roger and I had dinner the other night. Former Bo Van Pelt, who was once a top 10 machine. I think
he was. Hold on, stop. He wasn't a former Bo Van Pelt. He's still Bo Van Pelt.
Former PGA Tour. Former PGA Tour player, Bo Van Pelt, top 50 on the career money list. And we're talking about there's so many bad instructors out there that are getting so much shine. And he was just like, it's terrible. So me hitting I say all that to say this. Me striking the ball the way I struck the ball this week, the tour pros were coming asking questions like, all right, what's your mindset here? How do you do this? That's how I know. I mean, I strike the ball pretty solid. I'm a ball striker. I don't know.
You do hit it well. You hit it well, and you're creative. I ain't gonna take that away from you. And by the way, Bo Van Pelt won the 2009 U.S. Bank Championship in Milwaukee.
Yes,
so PGA Tour winner.
Yes, he only won one, but he also had numerous top tens. He was making bank for so long. He's gearing up for the Champion Tour. But speaking of like you and your V-neck, we are heading to California to play in the Golf Digest Open. Are you ready for that? I think I'm You're not ready.
You asked me if I was ready for the tournament.
Hey, why are you
I
why are
don't-
you
I
why are you
don't-
in a V-neck? Actually, I want to know.
It's a shirt, man. Shout out to Built.
Oh, that's a
BYLT. I'm
Built?
just wearing a shirt. Can I?
Oh,
Yeah, I can't just wear a shirt.
no,
Like,
you wearing it.
it's just a tee. It's a nice.
You wearing that?
It's a nice casual
You wearing that
tee.
shit like it's Hanes. I thought it was a Hanes shirt. Okay.
Nah, this is Built. This is that post vasectomy shirt right here, man. Leave me
Oh,
alone.
you have vasect.
I went under the knife earlier. The fact that I'm doing this podcast right now is a freaking miracle. So when you talk about preparation, what am I doing right now to prepare for this Golf Digest Open?
So
I'm gonna be in the mirror. I'm gonna be working my drills. I'm gonna be doing everything I can that maybe he's not hitting the golf ball. Had baby birthday this week. He just turned 4 years old. So there's a lot going on in the situation right now. So matter of fact, my plan is to ride this wave that you on of playing golf. You done had the Workday Pro-Am, BMW Pro-Am. So, I'm gonna just hit it far and then let you do the
I don't
rest.
know
That's my strategy.
I don't know what time zone I'm in, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there in one of them time zones. I'm gonna line them up. But hold on. So explain to me, Doug. I hate to say it. Explain to me what a mastectomy. Yeah, mastectomy or vasectomy. What is it called?
It starts with a V.
Oh, V
It's
as
a
in Victor.
vasectomy.
Vasectomy. So you got your balls
Yeah,
clipped.
yeah. You know what? That's an interesting way to state that. Yes, I had a procedure to separate some things so that things don't work as they were intended to, so that we can have some preventative measures in my relationship. So yeah, if that's what you want to talk about, Will, that's
Can you
fine.
get an unvasectomy?
You can, but it ain't 100%, and it gonna cost you about 10 racks to pull it off. I'll tell you that.
Damn.
And by the way, let me say this real quick. And I know we're gonna get back to tournament prep, but here's the funny thing. You want to see a bunch of men in the most vulnerable position of their life, go to the vasectomy clinic and just come out the room. Now, there's about 6 dudes in there like this. Just they wasn't on their phone. They wasn't scrolling, Will. They was in there. Yo, it was these long ass faces, bro, and everybody was down.
Twitching their leg and stuff, like nervous.
Bro, one of them had the leg going like this. It looked like a bunch of cracked out MFers out there just trying to get away with some. I was like, so look, I come out right with my little limp pimp game, like trying to look cool, and I'm like, I said, hey y'all should be happy in here, man. This is a birthday, well the opposite of one, and I was like, it ain't that bad. Look, I got into the car to drive home. I was like, oh, this hurt.
It hurt.
Bro.
So can you swing a golf club?
Like I'm sitting on ice. I'm sitting on ice right now as we do this podcast. Look, bro, we recording at 6:00, bro. It's 6:10 at noon. I was getting my situation handled. So let me tell you something. I'm hurt. Don't let this fake energy fool you, dog. I'm over here like feeling the effects.
You got Ziploc and ice on your balls, right?
No, actually, look, Will, look. So my 20 minutes is up. So I got my whole look.
Hey,
I just think it's something more people should talk about, man. Like, look.
Hold on. I never know. This is, this is as long as I'm going to stay with this conversation forever, and especially talking to another man. But can you swing a golf club?
At this moment, absolutely not. No.
Can you?
I was gonna play APGA. I told the people, I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm not gonna make that next week. No, I might come out and ride the cart. No. You know what pisses me off though? Look, while we on the topic, Will, let me go ahead and give you the last topic. Here's what really pissed me off.
Can you putt?
I can roll it. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. You can putt. Okay, I just know how bad.
But here's the issue. But here's the worst part. So they tell you, like, come in with loose fitting clothes, whoop-de-woo. And I'm like, cool. They give you some damn bikini brief, goddamn compression draws, dog. I'm talking about women. Let me tell you something. I'm sorry for all the pressure that men put you on to wear them thongy looking draws out to go swimming with. Because I'm in the middle of this, and there ain't nothing sexy about this. Like, nothing. Don't make me laugh, man. It hurts. Don't make me laugh.
Hey, so it feels like you got kicked in the balls. I know that feeling.
Yeah, but it's harder than that. Like if you got kicked by a battering ram, like think about the police opening the door. That's how this, bro. You ever been kicked so good you like your stomach hurt?
Yeah, like about to throw up.
Think about that pain for like 4 hours. Yeah, I've been queasy for like 4 hours. So anyway, we are getting ready for a golf tournament. You've been playing everywhere. You and I do have a 2-man event coming up, and I know I might be a little shaky, so I'm gonna need you to roll with me. But
Right.
look, we're playing at El Caballero in LA. 2-person Golf Digest Open. We're playing the qualifier, so let's make sure people understand. Format is 2-person best ball, gross and net. Shotgun start 9 o'clock. Will 3 teams are gonna go to the regional. Well, we have a chance to earn a spot in the National Extreme Song November 3rd through the 5th. So make sure y'all go out. If you hear this, go to golfdigest.com/open. Check a qualifying site near you. Go grab your homie. Get out to the golf course.
So it's easy to play. It's $300 registration fee. 600 plus in gifts for each participant, which is,
Ooh, I like that.
I mean,
I like that. $600.
you mean tell me I'm gonna go ahead and get $600 worth of like stuff? So that means I'm packing light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back with something in the hand. So it's this is going to be fun. I'm coming off a good team event, and you coming off,
I'm coming off of the couch,
yeah,
ice bag.
yeah,
I'm coming off where I'm coming off of. But no, I'm looking forward to this, man. I think it's dope to have something to play in, something to look forward to. I am going to prepare. It's probably going to be a lot of short game wedges. But the simple fact that Golf Digest is giving everybody a chance to come out and compete at a regional level, it's basically like the U.S. Open
it is.
qualifying. You got to go through local qualifying to get to the regional, then to get to the national championship. Hey, and the winner of all this, Will, man, we going to Ireland. So let's go ahead and put that on our calendars. I'm trying to go to Ireland and play some golf. I might even bring Roy McIlroy along.
Yeah.
Let's see if he'll pull up with us. Maybe Shane Lowry might be a better time. But anyway, Golf Digest Open. Make sure y'all go check that out. golfdigest.com/open. That's where you get all the information for qualifying. Sign up. Go pay that $300 like Will was talking about. And maybe you'll play against us in the final. Because I'm going to tell you something right now.
Talk to me.
I'm not going to this damn qualifier to like place. We don't look. The last time we played an event, Eastside Golf Champions. I'm just saying that. So you and I as a team,
Yeah,
hard to beat.
yeah, I agree.
People might have thought people was complaining that we went too low. And look, let me tell you something. When the putter gets rolling and we'll get to wedging it, we can go as low as a Lamborghini, man, over a speed bump. That's all I'm saying. I can go low.
Okay. Well, that's not bad.
Think about how low that is.
That is low.
That's low. That's low.
Hey, but you know what? If we don't win, we might can try our luck in being victorious in the prizes and the raffles and the sweepstakes that they have as well. So this is going to
Yeah,
be all hands on deck type event, and I can't wait. I'm glad I'm a part of it. I'm glad we're a part of it. Doug, I think we're 1-0, like you just mentioned, and
I haven't lost. Undefeated.
I mean you lost, but we haven't lost. We haven't lost.
I said we haven't lost. That's what I said. We haven't lost. We are
Let's
undefeated.
make sure you're plural.
That boy did. Why are you so defensive? I
I
don't know. But I'll
lost
tell
to
you
Roger.
what.
I lost to Roger Day, bro. So sorry.
Well, guess who didn't lose? Willie Mack got out of a 3-for-1 playoff to get into the United States Open there at Pinehurst. Willie Mack the third, former guest on the show. If you haven't checked out that episode, go back, rewind the tapes. Go back. Had an interesting first season on the Korn Ferry Tour last year. Lost his tour card. Been grinding. He's won some other big time mini events or mini tour events. I saw him hoisting the check for like 20 bands like 2 weeks ago. Gets in to the U.S. Open via the Bears Club qualifier. Will shot 71-70 to get into the United States Open. And I tell you what, I'm like Willie's biggest fan, bro. Like that's like a spiritual moment when you see somebody like triumph that's been trying and they finally make it through, dog. That's such a humbling experience. I'm so proud of that dude, man. I can't wait to see what he plays on golf's greatest stage, man. It's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, and think about it. When you think like what happened, so much stuff that has to happen when it comes to preparing for the U.S. Open, right? Now that he qualified, he still is part of the mini tour grind life. He's still trying to find somewhere to stay. I just helped him out find a place to stay that had a mutual friend in Pinehurst. I mean, for those who don't know, I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. It's about an hour and a half drive to Pinehurst, and it seemed like the stuff that he has to get in order so he can perform. And I'm excited because I want him to get all that he can get, off the course, so it can help him in his pursuit. but also it's like, all right, let's, I want to stop so he can make sure he can perform. Because, Doug, he talks to us. And he said that he's hitting the ball well. We might have the potential for like a Michael Block type sighting. Think about that.
Michael Block at the
At the
U.S.
U.S. Open,
It
it
could,
could, man.
but see, Willie's game is built for like hard golf.
Yes,
Like I feel like he has the mentality. He knows when to lay back. He knows when to attack. He knows when to fire off flags. So I'm interested to see. You know what? I'm interested to see this entire U.S. Open. Like we're back at Pinehurst. Last time we were there was 2014. Martin Keimer took the victory. Michelle Wie won that next week, if you recall. That
mm-hmm.
was her lone major championship. So Pinehurst got the World Golf Hall of Fame there now. It's gonna be a good week, man.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a good
yeah.
week, man. But what you got going out of bounds this week, Will?
Xander Schauffele. I mean, Xander Schauffele teeing off on the PGA Tour. Teeing off on PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan. This kind of questioning his lack of leadership. With
Ooh.
explosive new quotes saying, "What I can say." This is a quote, Xander Schauffele. Excuse me. Quote Xander Schauffele. "What I can say is that throughout all of this turmoil, what's probably bothered me the most, now more than ever, is that we need someone to lead us. We need a leader." That's tough words to say to somebody who's been leading the charge for all these years. I think Jay Monahan may have made some questionable decisions over the past couple of years, coming off of COVID, in regards to live, etc., and players, and made some bold statements. But for Xander Schauffele to come out and say that, it makes me wonder how many other players on the PGA Tour second that motion. I don't know. So I think over the next couple months it's going to be interesting. At the Players Championship, there was a reporter that asked a question, and PGA Tour going into this new wave, this new era, and he said, and I quote, paraphrasing, he said, "I'm the person to lead the charge." Jay Monahan said, "I'm the person to lead the charge." I don't know where that came from. I don't know who doubted him that he couldn't lead the charge. So it makes me wonder if there's some conversations, there's some turmoil, there's some it happened in the back rooms that people may not like. If the players are starting to get queasy of their leadership or they question their leader, I don't know. However, we just got to wait and see. And that was a little bit out of bounds by Xander Schauffele.
I mean, a good call, Will. I mean, I'm gonna leave my comments to myself because gotta protect my bags. I can't really be too critical, but I will say it would have been nice if, like, looking back, knowing we now know, if Jay Monahan, PJ Tour, just would have had a conversation with Liv before all this kind of got to turn into what it was. Like, just have a conversation. I'm not saying what happened is they denied it vehemently, and then they got all the players going, and they were in defense mechanism. I would have liked to see the PGA Tour play offense with that and be like, yeah, y'all go. Do whatever you want to do. Let this little thing pop. Make your little bags, but when you want to come back to a tour that's got history, reputation, this is where you do it. Because going back to that PGA Championship, I enjoy having Bryson coming down the stretch with Xander, man. That was dope. Like, I missed those guys. I missed the Brookses and the Xanders and the Rahms. Although I just saw Rahm get hurt today. Something to keep an eye on. But as we go into next week, we'll keep an eye on that, John Rahm. But I just want everybody to get back together, because what's being lost in this whole conversation, Will, is the fans. The fans are the ones suffering from all this tour golf beef, ambiguity, whatever you want to call it. We are the ones that are suffering. We just want a good golf product. That's all.
All right, Doug, this Shing of the Week, I mean, it might be cringe of the week, donkey of the week,
Wow.
3-putt, 4-putt of the week. This is bad. This is when you probably wish it was a mulligan of the week. I'm sure this young lady wish she could do this all over again. Young lady by the name of Lauren Withrow interviewed Everett Sands, an offensive skills specialist at the Citadel at the BMW Charity Pro-Am, and she thought he was the former Tennessee Titan quarterback Vince Young, and it just didn't go well. I mean, from the very beginning. And think about it. What I appreciate, Doug, you and I know this. When you go into an interview, you want to build it up for the question. And when I say
Yeah.
she nailed it, Doug, she nailed it. She said,
No.
she had me on the cliff. I'm like, oh, this is about to be good. Come in with the question, and then it's about Vince Young, and Vince Young wasn't there to answer, and that
And you know what, Will? For those that haven't heard it yet, let's go ahead and throw to this sound because this is wild.
wild, cringy wild.
Vince Young playing this week, and he's down with Lauren.
6 seasons in the NFL, arguably one of the best NCAA quarterbacks of all time at Texas. Picked up golf about 4 years ago. What's the biggest shift you make going from the ultimate team sport to now the ultimate individual sport?
Now, I apologize. You have the wrong person. I'm Everett Sands over City Level, so which I'm a football coach. But the thing is, the great thing about golf is I'm not only competing against myself, but I'm competing against everybody else.
This is your first pro-am ever playing, and what's the best part of being out here?
Well, being out here is a great thing, and having an opportunity to play with some professional golfers is a intimidating thing, but also a great thing.
Good luck this weekend.
Hey, I appreciate it.
You see what I'm talking about now, Doug. Here's
Man, wow.
Here's a question.
Wow, Lauren.
Here's a question. And it was so bad, and I don't know Lauren, but I didn't get a chance to meet her. I'm just assuming she's fresh out of college. She majored in journalism, minored in communications. I mean, and she got a TV gig, and she's ready to take the world by storm, and starting here on the Golf Channel, starting here at the Korn Ferry Tour event, and and Doug, this is the thing, you saw it. Like she did everything right, and she did everything right. And how I saw it was this was her big moment because the buildup was dope. Doug, we talk about this shit. You practice with me on this so many times. You build up and then you hit with the question. Her build up was flawless.
Mm-hmm.
It was flawless.
Flawless.
It just
I agree.
It just wasn't. It was towards Vince Young.
See, you being too nice. Look, I know Aaron, and she's a good sport. Will
it was towards Vince Young, but it wasn't Vince Young, and I'm scared because I feel that she did everything right. This poor girl majored in journalism. This is a big break. She majored in journalism, minored in communications, probably, and she's viral in the wrong way.
She got the wrong black guy. Let's
it becomes racism.
She got the wrong black guy.
It becomes
that's what's happened. She got the wrong black
guy.
And look, I know Aaron. I've worked with Aaron. I've worked with her on PGA Tour Live.
Is it her fault or the producer's fault?
It's her fault.
Has to be her fault.
Because what happens when you're on the ground, you tell the producer who you have. Hey, I'm with so and so down here. Can we get a camera? All right, so and then the producer then says, okay, let's get a camera in position. Hey, guys in the booth. Hey, we're gonna throw to so and so with a special guest, and then the studio guys throw to the field producer or the field reporter.
But I
and takes their bite.
But I yes, that is her fault. But I don't see it being her fault in that way. I think it's the basics. Yeah. When I do a walk and talk with people, and I may not know who they are, I will introduce myself. Hey, I'm Will Lowry, and you are blah blah. I don't know.
Oh, she thought she had who it was.
Yeah, I don't know if she ever went to say, "Hey, I'm Lauren, and you are Vince." Like she never did it, and so
no.
She would.
But here's the funny part about this Shank of the Week. Here's the funniest
cringe
part.
of the week, aka cringe of the week.
Cringe of the week. All right, cringe of the week. So, sorry, I'm laughing because when you're in the industry, you know the backstories. Right. So Golf Channel doesn't produce that. They don't produce the Korn Ferry. It's not a Golf Channel show. It just goes out on Golf Channel. The crazy part, Will, that's a PGA Tour Live production. That was produced by the PGA Tour. I know Lauren. I've worked with Lauren. She is phenomenal. She is new as well. Love her to death. And she's going to be a rock star. And this is actually going to work to her advantage.
It really is.
I texted her yesterday. I said, you need to figure out how to spin this ASAP Rocky. But what's interesting is Golf Channel is getting hella flack for this. Had nothing to do with Golf Channel. Wasn't Golf Channel's producers, wasn't Golf Channel's camera people, wasn't Golf Channel's talent. That's what's ironic about all this. Everybody's like, the Golf Channel messed up. And it's like, well, it really wasn't them.
That's the
It wasn't them.
gamble.
But hey, that might be the cringe heard around the world. And look, Lauren, you're gonna come out of this, but you're viral right now, shouted. Like this is gone. Like,
but
this is in the stratosphere.
And the thing about it though, Doug, this is a possibility for the coach to spin it too, right? The coach. Oh, think about it. The coach can come out and say, "How you doing? I'm Vince Young." Something he can be rocking burnt orange tomorrow on the golf course. There's so much stuff that he could be doing that he can come off. He can be taking pictures like this. Like I'm telling you, dog. Everybody can come out winning if they strategize right. If they strategize right.
The funny part is what she should do is go back and get the coach, get Vince Young, take a picture with them, and then like not Vince Young, and make fun of herself. Because otherwise she's gonna get eaten alive. Yeah. I'm just gonna be look, she got PGA Tour PR and Golf Channel PR working together to try to get out of this shake of the week. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, Will. It is what it is, man.
There's a prime example. You can make lemon into lemonade.
Oh my goodness. Hey, we want y'all to join the conversation, man. Make sure y'all follow Beyond the Fairway on Instagram and on the YouTube, on the Crosshand channel. That's where we at. Yo, submit questions, holla at us. We on there. Will not. We see all them DMs, man. So as always, we appreciate you rocking with us. And Golf Digest, we gonna be ready for that Open. I don't know how ready we're gonna be, but it's gonna be closed when we done with it.
We're gonna be ready than we once was. So yes.
There's Will. Thank you, Will.
Okay.
We'll be ready as we once were, or once was.
Yeah. Just ride with it, bro. Just ride with it.
It feels good though. Like I like how it felt to say.
Yeah.
It wasn't so bad.
A lot of
This is how you feel all the time?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff I say that don't make sense feels good.
Yeah, like it was your first time again. That one has stuck with me for years.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, Will, one more last visual for you. Ice bag, baby. Keep it cold all day.
I tell you that, and not to, don't take this the wrong way, but if that ever happened to me, I would need a much bigger ice bag. I mean, I need like a. You're on mute. You're on mute.